こんばんは。11月29日土曜日です。少しだけ耳を傾けてみてください。
Japanese citizens protested Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi in Tokyo. They were angry about her recent comments on China's Taiwan and her lack of regret. Protesters demanded she retract her statements, holding signs that said, "Takaichi, resign." This follows earlier protests showing strong public disagreement with her foreign policy stance.
Japan plans to spend about 252.5 billion yen in an extra budget. This money will support the growth of artificial intelligence and semiconductor industries. The government aims to provide stable funding for these key technology sectors. This move shows Japan's commitment to boosting its tech capabilities and innovation.
Japan's government approved a draft supplementary budget. It includes 1.1 trillion yen for national security. This budget aims to reach the goal of spending 2% of GDP on security by fiscal year 2025, 2 years earlier than planned. This shows Japan's focus on strengthening its defense capabilities.
China has increased its criticism of Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi. This is due to her remarks about a potential Taiwan conflict. Beijing is using propaganda to spread its views, aiming to isolate Takaichi internationally. Japan believes it must counter these efforts to protect its public image.
Japan is developing a new cybersecurity strategy. The plan will focus on taking steps against foreign threats. This initiative aims to protect Japan's digital infrastructure and data from international attacks. It highlights the growing importance of cybersecurity for national safety.
Japan is planning to increase fees for foreigner residence permits. This move aims to align Japan's costs with those of Western countries. The change will affect foreign residents and visitors, making it more expensive to obtain and renew permits in Japan.
A magnitude 5.7 earthquake struck Japan's Kumamoto prefecture. The tremor measured upper 5 on the Japanese seismic intensity scale. Authorities are assessing the damage and checking for any injuries. Earthquakes are common in Japan, and this event reminds residents to stay prepared.
Mass die-offs of oysters have been confirmed in Japan's Seto Inland Sea. The cause of these deaths is being investigated. This event could impact the local fishing industry and marine ecosystem. Researchers are working to understand the environmental factors contributing to the problem.
The Japanese government is planning an 8% tax credit for corporate capital investment. This measure aims to encourage businesses to invest more in new equipment and facilities. The tax incentive is expected to boost economic activity and promote growth across various industries.
Reports indicate that security camera footage in Japan is vulnerable to outside access. This raises concerns about privacy and data security. An investigation is underway to address these vulnerabilities and protect sensitive information. This highlights the need for stronger cybersecurity in surveillance systems.
次に、社会のニュースです。
Japan plans to increase visa fees significantly for foreign nationals. This includes raising permanent residency fees to 300,000 yen and tightening naturalization criteria. The government aims to improve its immigration system amid a rapid increase in foreign residents. Stricter actions against those with unpaid medical bills are also proposed, lowering the re-entry ban threshold.
The Tokyo High Court has ruled that the ban on same-sex marriage is constitutional. This decision comes despite growing calls for marriage equality in Japan. This ruling is one of several high court cases across the country addressing this significant social issue. Activists continue to push for legal recognition of same-sex unions.
Japan is moving closer to relaxing its single surname rule for married couples. Currently, spouses must choose one surname, usually the husband's. This potential change aims to offer more flexibility and address concerns about gender equality and individual rights. The proposed reform reflects evolving societal views on family structures.
Japan's birth rate hit a record low in the first half of 2025. This continues a long-term trend of population decline, posing significant social and economic challenges. The government is actively seeking new strategies to encourage child-rearing and support families. This demographic shift impacts labor supply and social welfare systems.
Bear insurance is gaining popularity in Japan following a surge in deadly bear attacks. Recent incidents have raised public safety concerns, especially in rural areas. This new insurance product offers financial protection to residents against potential damages and injuries caused by wildlife. It reflects a growing social adaptation to environmental changes.
Japan is preparing to recommend Kagura and onsen culture for UNESCO heritage status. Kagura are sacred dances and onsen are hot springs, both deeply rooted in Japanese tradition. This initiative aims to preserve and promote these unique cultural practices globally. It highlights Japan's rich heritage and commitment to cultural preservation.
5 sets of Ainu remains are to be returned from Britain to Japan. The Ainu are indigenous people of Japan, and this repatriation is a significant step towards reconciliation and cultural respect. The move acknowledges historical injustices and supports the Ainu community's efforts to reclaim their heritage and ancestral dignity.
The Japanese government will establish a new command body to tackle the nation's severe population decline. Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi will lead this initiative, coordinating policies for birth rate measures, child-rearing support, and regional revitalization. This highlights the government's urgent focus on this critical national issue.
The Human Rights Watch 2025 report notes Japan lacks comprehensive anti-discrimination laws. This includes protection against discrimination based on race, ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, gender identity, or age. The report calls for stronger legal frameworks to ensure equal rights and protections for all individuals in Japanese society.
Japan has abolished its foreign technical intern training program, replacing it with a new system. The old program faced criticism for human rights violations against migrant workers. The new system aims to offer better protections and more flexibility for foreign workers, addressing long-standing concerns about labor exploitation and unfair practices.
続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。
A major Japanese anime event in Shanghai was canceled. This happened due to rising tensions between China and Japan. Singer Maki Otsuki's performance was cut short during the event. This indicates a growing move to exclude Japanese culture in China. Many fans were disappointed by the sudden cancellations.
Japanese pop star Ayumi Hamasaki's concert in Shanghai was also abruptly canceled. The cancellation occurred on Friday, November 29th, just before the scheduled performance. This decision was linked to broader political disagreements between China and Japan. Fans were saddened by the unexpected news.
K-Ballet Opto will debut a new show called A Dance Remembered in Tono in Tokyo. The premiere is set for December 26th. This unique production blends 3 dance styles: ballet, buto, and kabuki. A 13-year-old kabuki actor and renowned buto artists are featured.
Japan's traditional kagura performing art and onsen hot spring culture are now candidates for UNESCO heritage status. A government panel officially recommended these cultural treasures. The proposal aims to preserve and highlight Japan's rich traditions on a global stage. This is a step towards international recognition.
Disney's popular mobile game, Twisted Wonderland, is becoming an animated series. The new show will focus on villains and draw inspiration from classic Disney films. This Japanese-developed game has a large following. Fans are excited to see their favorite characters in animation.
Iconic Japanese TV personality Tetsuko Kuroyanagi has released a new memoir. The book shares her life experiences, including memories from wartime Japan and her long, glamorous career in entertainment. Her story offers a unique look into Japan's modern history through a celebrity's eyes.
The classic Japanese film Tempopo is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year. This beloved food-themed comedy was first released in 1985. The film is famous for its unique storytelling about the search for the perfect ramen. It remains a cultural favorite in Japan.
The popular Japanese band Frederick held a concert in Sendai on November 29, 2025. The performance took place at Sendai Gigs. Fans enjoyed their unique J-pop and rock sound. The show was a highlight for music lovers in the region, drawing a large crowd.
Japanese singer Maki Oguro performed a concert in Tokyo earlier this month on November 1st, 2025. Her powerful vocals captivated the audience. This event was part of a series of performances by the veteran artist. Fans celebrated her enduring presence in the music scene.
The popular band Mrs. Green Apple had a concert in Sapporo on November 2nd, 2025. The event showcased their energetic music and stage presence. Fans gathered to see the group perform their hit songs. It was a memorable night for music enthusiasts in Sapporo.
次にビジネス関連のニュースです。
Japan is allocating 252.5 billion yen in an extra budget. This funding aims to boost the development of artificial intelligence and semiconductor technologies. This move reflects the government's commitment to strengthening these key industries for future economic growth. It will provide stable financial support for innovation and technological advancements across the nation.
There is growing speculation that the Bank of Japan may raise its policy interest rate in December. This comes as central bank officials hint at monetary policy revisions. A rate hike could impact the yen's value and overall economic stability, showing a shift in the central bank's approach to inflation and economic stimulus.
Fujitsu has launched the Japan edition of SAP Pioneer Cloud for insurance. This new platform supports core business operations in the Japanese insurance sector. It integrates local market requirements to help standardize and enhance competitiveness within the industry. This is a significant step for digital transformation in finance services.
Yamaguchi Financial Group and Dream Incubator are partnering to attract wealthy tourists to Japan's regional areas. Their goal is to create exclusive, high-value travel experiences beyond major cities like Tokyo. This initiative aims to shift Japan's tourism strategy from mass travel to luxury, promoting sustainable growth in less explored regions.
Fujitsu has launched the financial results for the first half of fiscal year 2025. Net sales increased by 9.2%, reaching 577.8 billion yen. However, ordinary income saw a 6.2% decrease. The company revised its full-year forecast due to concerns about a global economic slowdown affecting business conditions worldwide.
Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry has requested 100 billion yen. This funding will be invested in Nippon Export and Investment Insurance. The goal is to strengthen the government-backed trade insurer's financial foundation. This will allow it to play a larger role in supporting Japanese businesses abroad and promoting international trade.
Since 2021, Japan has dedicated approximately 5.7 trillion yen to revive its semiconductor industry. This long-term strategy includes investments in major projects like Rapidus Corporation and factories by TSMC and Micron Technology. The aim is to regain global leadership in semiconductor manufacturing and foster innovation in this critical sector. Concerns are rising that the Japanese yen could depreciate further. This might happen if the Bank of Japan decides against a rate hike in December, potentially yielding to government pressure. A weaker yen impacts import costs, making goods more expensive, and affects the profitability of companies with international operations and trade. The Japanese insurance industry is facing rapid changes. Factors include technological advancements, an aging population, and new fintech companies entering the market. This necessitates accelerating digital transformation to address challenges like outdated systems and a shortage of IT talent, improving overall governance and customer service in the sector.
The new high-net-worth tourism partnership also serves as an economic lifeline for Japan's regional cities. These areas often face challenges such as depopulation and aging populations. High-value tourism aims to stimulate private investment, revitalize local infrastructure, and create new business opportunities, fostering regional growth and development across the country.
次はスポーツニュースをお伝えします。
Japan's Nozomi Maruyama secured her third consecutive World Cup ski jumping victory in Falun, Sweden on November 29, 2025. She achieved 229.6 points on the normal hill. This impressive start to her season positions her as a strong favorite for the upcoming Milan Cortina Winter Olympics. Her consistent performance highlights Japan's strength in the sport.
Japan's national basketball team decisively defeated Taiwan 90-64 in a FIBA World Cup Asian qualifier game on November 28, 2025, held in Kobe. Former NBA player Yuta Watanabe was a standout, leading the Japanese team with 20 points. This victory marks a strong beginning for Japan in their 2027 FIBA Basketball World Cup Asian Group B qualifiers.
Ukrainian-born sumo wrestler Alo Nishiki Arata, aged 21, has been promoted to the prestigious Ozeki rank on November 29, 2025. This promotion follows his impressive win at the Kyushu Grand Sumo Tournament, where he achieved a 12-3 record. Alo Nishiki secured his title by defeating Yokozuna Hoshoryu in a thrilling playoff match.
Students from Nippon Sports Science University in Yokohama are actively preparing for their traditional synchronized walking performance known as Shudan Kodo. The intricate display, scheduled for December 6, 2025, will feature over 80 students moving in precise formations. This half-century-old practice aims to instill and teach compassion through collective action and teamwork.
続いて国際ニュースです。
Japan is investing 252.5 billion yen, about 1.6 billion US dollars, in an extra budget. This money will boost the country's artificial intelligence and semiconductor industries. The aim is to provide stable funding for these key technology areas. This move shows Japan's strong commitment to advancing its tech sector and staying competitive globally.
Hundreds of people in Tokyo have protested against Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi. They demand she withdraw her recent comments on China's Taiwan. Her remarks suggested Japan might intervene if Taiwan is attacked. These statements have caused strong criticism and made relations between Japan and China worse. Protesters are worried about peace in the region.
China has increased its criticism of Japanese Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi. This follows her controversial comments about Taiwan. Beijing wants to isolate Takaichi around the world and force her to take back her words. Chinese state media is using funny pictures to show her as a military figure. This is making diplomatic tensions worse.
Japan is sending emergency help to Thailand, which is suffering from severe floods. The Japanese government, through JICA, will send important items like tents, blankets, and water purifiers. This help comes after Thailand asked for it. Heavy rain has caused a lot of damage and deaths there, affecting many homes.
A special human washing machine is now for sale in Japan. It was first shown at the World Expo. The company Science developed it. Users lie inside a pod to get cleaned while listening to music. Only about 50 of these machines will be made. Each one will cost around 60 million yen, which is about 385,000 US dollars.
Japan's new budget for semiconductors will support big foreign companies in the country. This includes money for Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company's factories in Kumamoto and Micron Technology's factory in Hiroshima. This plan helps Japan's semiconductor industry by bringing in and supporting global businesses. It shows Japan wants to be a leader in this important technology.
Japan's Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry has asked for 100 billion yen. This money will go to Nippon Export and Investment Insurance, known as NEXI. The goal is to make this government-backed trade insurer financially stronger. NEXI is very important for helping Japanese companies with their international trade and investments.
A new survey in Japan shows that 76% of people think it is important to have good relations with South Korea. This is the highest number ever recorded. This improvement is likely because leaders from both countries have worked to build stronger ties. This year marks 60 years since Japan and South Korea normalized their diplomatic relations.
Relations between Japan and China are at their worst point in many years. Tensions over Taiwan have grown much higher. Hopes for better relations after the pandemic have disappeared because of these disagreements. Japanese Prime Minister Takaichi's comments and China's reactions have caused this serious diplomatic crisis.
Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi stated that if China attacked Taiwan, Japan might use military force. She said this during a cabinet meeting. This statement has made tensions with China much higher. Japan is also quickly making its defenses stronger. It now officially calls China its biggest strategic challenge.
IT 技術関連のニュースをお伝えします。
Japan is investing 252.5 billion yen in artificial intelligence and semiconductors. This funding aims to boost development in these key technology sectors. The government plans to provide stable support for projects like Rapidus Corp and TSMC's foundries. This move highlights Japan's commitment to strengthening its technological edge and economic security in advanced computing.
Japan's government is shifting towards more stable funding for AI and semiconductor industries. Instead of large supplementary budgets, regular budgets will now secure most additional funding. This approach aims to provide consistent financial support for major tech projects. It ensures long-term growth and innovation in Japan's vital technology sectors.
Fujitsu has developed advanced ocean digital twin technology for blue carbon certification. This system rapidly quantifies carbon absorbed by marine ecosystems. It uses AI to identify seaweed and seagrass with high precision. Fujitsu is showcasing this innovation at Techno Ocean 2025 in Kobe, Japan, promoting marine environmental preservation and decarbonization.
Fujitsu's new technology helped secure J-Blue credit certification for a marine area in Japan. The project received a 95% accreditation rate for its blue carbon quantification. This system supports the restoration of seagrass beds, crucial for carbon absorption. Fujitsu plans to expand this technology to other marine areas and facilities.
Japan's allocating about 130 billion yen to advance quantum technology. This significant investment will support new research and development bases. It also aims to enhance collaboration among existing domestic quantum hubs. This initiative underscores Japan's ambition to become a leader in the rapidly evolving field of quantum computing and related innovations.
Japan is also investing heavily in artificial intelligence and nuclear fusion research. Approximately 190 billion yen is dedicated to AI initiatives. Over 100 billion yen will support fusion research and related startup companies. This broad technological push aims to secure Japan's future in advanced scientific and industrial fields.
U.S. chipmaker Micron Technology plans to invest 1.5 trillion yen, about $9.6 billion, in Japan. This investment will fund a new facility for manufacturing next-generation AI memory chips. The plant will be located in Western Japan. This move significantly boosts Japan's semiconductor production capabilities and supports the global AI computing demand.
Japan's new budget allocation directly supports major semiconductor projects. This includes funding for domestic champion Rapidus Corp and Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing companies Kumamoto Foundries. Micron Technology's Hiroshima factory also benefits. This strategic investment ensures a robust supply chain and advances Japan's position in global chip manufacturing.
Japan's new budget allocation directly supports major semiconductor projects. This includes funding for domestic champion Rapidus Corp and Taiwan semiconductor manufacturing companies Kumamoto Foundries. Micron Technology's Hiroshima factory also benefits. This strategic investment ensures a robust supply chain and advances Japan's position in global chip manufacturing.
Fujitsu plans to expand its ocean digital twin technology. Future applications will include inspections of marine facilities such as offshore wind power generation. The technology will also be used for environmental surveys before and after marine construction projects. This expansion aims to contribute to decarbonization efforts and enhance marine infrastructure management.
Japan's quantum technology push also emphasizes international collaboration. The funding aims to enhance partnerships among domestic hubs and global research institutions. This strategy seeks to accelerate breakthroughs in quantum computing and related fields. It positions Japan as a key player in the global quantum research landscape.
今日のニュースは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。